Hey G-fans, it's time for another Titans Explained episode, and today we're going to be taking a look at Titanus Behemoth, one of the new Monsterverse original Titans that made its debut in Godzilla King of the Monsters. One of the more natural looking of the legendary kaiju, Behemoth conjures up images of a prehistoric Monsterverse, where a sloth-mammoth hybrid would be taken to the extremes. Titanus Behemoth is a previously unknown kaiju that was being watched over while sleeping at Monarch Containment Facility number 58, located outside of Rio de Janeiro in the Tingua Preserve. With many of the facility numbers matching up with Toho kaiju films, it's likely that 58 is in reference to the year 1958, the release of Baron the Unbelievable. The name Behemoth itself is a fitting name for this enormous titan, said to stand almost eye to eye with Godzilla. The modern literal meaning of behemoth is a huge or monstrous creature, and in biblical terms, behemoth was commonly used to describe a beast or cattle. Even Mike Doherty mentioned the background to the name in an interview with Bloody Disgusting. That one is named Behemoth, so it's a biblical reference, and he's one of the few male creatures, because they always tend to be insectoid or reptilian or some combination of the two, and I really wanted another big furry creature that looked like it could have survived during the Ice Age. In the official novel to Godzilla King of the Monsters, Behemoth is given the alternate name of Mapinguari, a Brazilian cryptid that looked like a giant sloth. The local caves held paintings of the monster that dated back to over 12,000 years old. If we look at the early concept art for Behemoth, we can see that it began its life as more of a woolly mammoth-looking titan and then changed into the giant sloth look while still retaining the tusks of the mammoth. Covered in a thick brown hair with triangular ridges along its back, walking on its knuckles on all fours with elongated front legs, the Behemoth is a throwback titan that would fit in design-wise with Kong on Skull Island. Once its slumber was interrupted by King Ghidorah, the titan escaped its containment facility, attacking Rio de Janeiro and making the trek to Boston. Even though Behemoth left plenty of damage in its wake, with this headline from the end credits, we can see that the radiation from Behemoth caused the restoration of rainforests on its travels. Like the other new Titans, we don't have official measurements beyond the comparison to Godzilla mentioned earlier, and we don't know how the beast would do offensively and defensively in a fight. It's obvious that the enormous tusks would work well as a weapon and as a deterrent, and in the novel, it's said that the Titan is hit with blue-white flames at its outpost in order to stop its escape, with no damage done, not even to the fur. And that's all I have on Titanus Behemoth. This one and Methuselah are likely two of my favorites of the new monsters. What are your favorite new additions to the Monsterverse? Do you like the more naturalistic look to the Behemoth? Should it appear in Godzilla vs. Kong? Your comments, likes, and subscriptions go a long way towards helping the channel grow. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.